There is so many people that have passed away, maybe even committed suicide, and they're going to do autopsies and they're going to check everything, but they will never mention anything about narcissistic abuse. In some case scenarios, you may look around and there is a narcissist involved in that situation. Let me explain. Do you guys know that a lot of the victims of abuse, they take their own lives? There's people that take their own lives due to narcissistic abuse. Did you know that? So the next time you see on the news, oh, it was suicide, it was this, it was that, investigate. There is a narcissist behind the scenes. The mind, the normal human mind, I'm talking about the normal one because narcissists are not normal, we know that. They're not normal people. The normal human brain is not designed to endure narcissistic abuse. I said it, the crow is my confirmation. You had the crow over there. Hey, thanks for confirmation. That was confirmation. The brain, human brain, is not designed to endure narcissistic abuse. When you didn't have the chance to escape and to detach from those individuals, you are going to realize that your brain is broken. You can no longer function like a normal human. Those people, they completely crush. What do they call it? Crash your brain, the entire mindset. Narcissistic abuse, it has to be taught in school. It has got to be taught. Billions and billions of people in the world, and nobody's talking about narcissistic abuse in school. It has got to be taught in school. It has got to be part of the syllabus. We spent all our lives learning all that BS, learning a lot of nonsense, BS after BS, Yes, we learned something that will make us, help you, with a job somewhere, whatever. But we needed to learn the basics. Narcissistic abuse was a basic. It should be part of the syllabus. The brain is not designed to handle narcissistic abuse. In no way, you tell me. How do you explain mental breakdown? And then what society will do, they take that person and they put them in the psych ward. They say they are mentally broken. They put them in the psych ward. The narcissist continues to the next victim. The victim goes to the psych ward. They say they're mentally broken, something wrong with their mental, whatever. Narcissistic abuse is connected to mental health, is what I'm trying to say. It is connected to mental health. There is people that kill themselves. A person can actually jump from the 8th floor and take their own life just because there is something has happened between them and the narcissist. But when those things come around and nobody will investigate those things because they don't even understand what they're investigating. So now you guys understand why they don't want you to hear these things, because it opens your eyes. These things open your eyes. They don't want you to hear it. It's why they fight with these truth channels day in, day out, because they know that we open your eyes, we tell you what is happening, what time it is. The brain is not programmed to endure narcissistic abuse. It's why sometimes you feel like an individual will feel like they want to collapse. Your body starts to shut down. Your entire immune system breaks down because you see everything happens in the brain. So the narcissist attacks your brain, and especially your subconscious part of the brain. That is where they attack the most. So what now happens? Your brain, it starts sending the wrong signals to the body. It's the wrong signals. It's why sometimes you feel like maybe I was supposed to sleep, but you find yourself, you're sitting down in the sofa watching TV. You're supposed to go somewhere you've already forgotten. Your brain is messed up. You're mentally broken. And then those guys are going to start saying you have a problem with your mental health, and they're going to very, very quickly. I don't know why they are very fast. And those narcissists, they're the ones, they're the very first ones to diagnose you with mental whatever, with mental health. They are very fast. Oh, maybe bipolar. It could be bipolar. You see those narcissists, they're sitting in the office, and then you go there, you want some help, and they're going to tell you have bipolar. And bipolar has got nothing to do with you. The whole system is messed up, man. Guys, the whole system is broken, man. The entire system is reached from the root. I can tell you this. For you to understand this thing, how it operates, you have got to encounter a narcissist. They are going to open up that part of your brain and activate you in a way you've never seen before. I can tell you this. Quickest way to enlightenment. Involve yourself with the narcissist. You will see. Free one. Free ticket to enlightenment. The system is rigged, man. The system is rigged. Everything is upside down. Everything is upside down. I wouldn't be wasting my time if I didn't know what narcissistic abuse was. I wouldn't be here wasting my time for what? There's other things I could do. You start. Did you know that you guys, a lot of victims of narcissistic abuse, they poop blood? That was me back in the days. Years, we're talking about years. I could poop blood. I didn't know where the blood was coming from. I thought I had a problem with myself. You go to the bathroom, you will see blood in your stool. Bloody stools. Often. Not once, not twice. Often. Skin problems, eczema. What is that other thing? What is that? What do they call it? You know, that skin condition. What is it called? I forgot the name. Let us know in the comments, guys. Partial blindness, gum disease, migraines, stomach disorders, you look at the victim of abuse and you see their skin is peeling, like something is peeling off their skin just because they're dealing with a narcissist. The brain is not designed. You see, the brain is not conditioned. The brain is not programmed to what do they call that thing? Endure narcissistic abuse. The brain is not designed for that. The narcissist is killing you slowly. I do not understand until this moment why that thing has not been done about narcissistic abuse. There is a little bit of awareness here. Sometimes they do those narcissistic abuse awareness and everything, you know, but that's all they can do. That's all it is. Nothing more than that. We are the ones who are fighting to help you, opening your eyes, help you understand this warfare that is happening in your mind. We are the ones who is opening your eyes. Your leaders, they're not bothered. They have food on their plate. They have private yachts. They're not concerned about narcissistic abuse. What is that? Many of them, they're narcissists themselves. Narcissism is very, very popular in leadership, you know. So eventually, when you have a narcissistic leader, there is a very big chance you're going to have a very dysfunctional leadership. Because we understand who a narcissist is. So when you have a narcissist leader, sociopath, whatever, psychopath, definitely you have got a very dysfunctional system. They're running the whole leadership is dysfunctional. You know? They're going to be messing with your head, you know. They'll be telling you things you don't want to hear. They will be telling you a lot of stuff just to extract your energy, so that they can always keep you in that fight or flight state. They're like those paranoid things where they do, and you're always in fight or flight. You're looking around, maybe I need to run. Something is like following you, fight or flight. That is trauma loop. And the entire nation is going to be in fight or flight. Oh, what do we do? Oh, this one said this, this one said that. Broken person. How can you have a dysfunctional leader and you think you're going to have a functional leadership with a dysfunctional leader? It's not possible. It's not possible. They get in your brain. They are telling you things. You're always on fight or flight. The body stops shutting. The body will shut down. Will start shutting down. In most cases, at the end of the relationship, you are like, okay, there's no more reason to live. Some victims even kill themselves. They commit suicide. And then they're going to do an autopsy. Oh, it was suicide. And then they're going to write some other things. All these other things, they will write them in the autopsy. They will not mention narcissism. But that was the trigger of the suicide. The other things was how it happened, but the trigger was narcissistic abuse. Maybe they drank poison, and the person who said they was poisoned. Maybe they, I don't know, different ways. People kill themselves in different ways. But they're not going to mention on that autopsy. They will not, anybody will ever mention that this was a result of narcissistic abuse. They will not mention those things. Narcissistic abuse has to be taught, ladies and gentlemen. We are campaigning for this thing to be taught. Educated, the masses have to know what they are dealing with. The body shuts down entirely. I used to think there was a problem. I did used to understand many years ago. I was thinking, so what is happening? These migraines, what is this? I used to experience different problems with the body, with health. And sometimes I thought it was me. I could not understand what was the matter. Where were these things coming from? And then one day, I woke up. I said, okay, now I get it. How is it a coincidence that the moment I detached myself from this demon, and all those demons that I used to deal with back in the years, how is it possible that when I detached myself from those demons, my body started healing? And we were talking about instant healing. I was not waiting. The body started healing, releasing that energy instantly. Did you guys know that spiritual awakening also is part of the healing? So I think one of the things I've realized along my journey, when you awaken, it's like you remember something that, I don't know, kind of, it's like you remember something. People talk about remembering. You remember something. You remember yourself. You remember a lot of things, energy, frequency. You remember something that has been taken from you, has been hidden from you, and has been taken from you for a very long time. You remember something. The body remembers to heal. One of the things that happen, a lot of people that are waking up, they will tell you this. The community that is waking up, they will tell you. The body will start to heal on its own. And the body, yes, the truest of them all, that even some of these medics don't want you to know. You never needed medicines. All those paracetamols you used to consume on a regular basis, those different types of tablets, they was just destroying your body for nothing. The moment you leave the narcissist, the problem goes, the body heals. And then now you see everything is starting to work itself out on its own. You know? The body starts to heal naturally. The energy is leaving. Bad energy. I've never seen blood in my stools ever since many years ago when I left the narcissist. I've never seen blood in my stools. I think clearly. Awakening, I give gratitude to the universe. I give gratitude to God. I give gratitude to my ancestors for waking me up. If I never woke up, I do not know what I will be doing. I don't know where I will be at this moment. I still give gratitude to my ancestors for waking me up. To open my eyes so I could see how demons operate in real time. The body does not understand this kind of abuse because it's happening on a spiritual level. You're battling with demons. The demons, the body, especially if you're a pure soul. You see, that's why these people, these demons, they attack pure souls. When you're a pure soul, your soul cannot contain demonic activity. You know? You don't know how to contain demonic activity. It's why your body starts shutting down. You know, because I've told you the narcissists, that's what they want. They want you to break down. And then they're going to go around telling everybody that you killed yourself. Many of you guys have dealt with narcissists. You met narcissists and the first thing they told you, oh, that one killed themselves. I had an ex. At one point, they found her dead on the stairs. They drank poison or something. Even some of them, they killed them. They killed them themselves. And they're going to tell you that their ex killed themselves. But they had a hand to do with that. They had a hand in it. The body is not designed to endure narcissistic abuse because narcissistic abuse is demonic. So the moment people stop fooling themselves, brainwashing themselves with all these NPDs and all these terminologies and everything, people will start to heal. I say it as it is. The moment people start to understand the difference between an NPD and a demonic disorder, they will be free. I'm telling you. That is the beginning of freedom. Knowledge is the beginning of freedom. Awareness, especially. So we used to be in school and we were learning a lot of these things that don't even make any sense. You know, they was teaching things, and until now I studied things. The only thing that helped me, that is still helping me, is the English language. The other things I studied was a waste of time. I don't even remember what I was studying at the time, you know? For what? Now I'm a life coach, teaching people narcissistic abuse. The brain is not designed to endure narcissistic abuse. The brain is not designed to endure narcissistic abuse. That's the title of this video. I know that many of you guys understand what I'm saying. You resonate. Let us know in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys in my next one. Denzel was signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.